What up, guys? Moody here. Today we're going to talk about this new, I'd like to call it the new version of the limited edition GTA. If anybody remembers when this game first came out, if you've been playing it as long as I have, um, there was an available DLC that give you the blimp, the hot knife, and a couple other things in the game. You know what I mean? Limited edition little deal. Um, I think this new one is going to be somewhat similar. But the special thing we're going to get, I'm kind of thinking is going to be the aircraft carrier. It's a 50-50 draw. You know what I mean? Like some players like this thing, other players don't. Um, and there's a few players like myself that I'd pay 69 bucks for this thing. You know what I mean? I really would. I've wanted to end my game since I first was able to play it on the Humane Labs heist. I mean, I just don't see why it ain't been added since then. I've made numerous videos on it. Just wondering why it ain't been added. I mean, it's an excellent addition to the game. Um, and I can see Rockstar doing something like this, making it available to the people that buy the content. You know what I mean? If you want to make up, build on it, you can. If you want to create races on it, you can. Um, and if, say, somebody joins your race and they don't see the carrier, you know what I mean? They're going to want to get the carrier because they're going to want to be able to complete the race. Therefore, cha-ching, you know what I mean? People are going to buy this DLC, you know what I mean? This add-on, so to say. Like I said, I would. I mean, just to have the aircraft carrier. Um, now, I don't know where it come from. That little hint thing, the seal. It's kind of funny, you know, that nobody else really noticed this. You know what I'm saying? But if you see here, right there's your seal. You know what I mean? It's pretty much just the seal of the San Andreas or Los Santos Navy. You know what I'm saying? And you break out your map here, and that's where it's located, right there on the map. You know what I mean? What's significant about this is that this is where the aircraft carrier is located, and there's no big meaning behind this, like everybody wants to say. Um, it's not that big a deal. It's just a little hint. You know what I mean? This means nothing. It's almost in a reference to a what is it? The Spanish Armada. You know what I mean? But this is a naval seal. You know what I mean? Even though the American naval seal has a ship in it, just like this as well. And it's just the location it's on the map right there. As you see here, right there it is on the map. Now I was a little vague on my video yesterday making this, but I just kind of put it together. Somebody else had said something about it being on the map in some other guy's video, and I was like, well, wait. You know what I mean? That's the actual location of the aircraft carrier. You know what I mean? I'm in it right now, and I just showed you the map point. It's got to be it if this little hint is true. But the source of this hint has been right on numerous hints he's dropped in the past. So, I mean, it's hard to discredit it. I guess we'll see. But like I said, I think this is going to be what is going to sell in that little DLC pack. You know what I mean? It's just going to be like a limited edition update that they sold us on old gen. You know what I mean? But instead of getting a blimp and a hot knife, we're going to be able to have the aircraft carrier. If you want it, you're going to be able to buy it. If you don't, you're not. You know what I'm saying? But if they're going to do it, they're going to do it that way. There's no way this game is the server's big enough to make it to where they can just spawn aircraft carriers out there for 32 players in the lobby. It's not going to happen. And how are 32 players in the lobby going to be able to share this one aircraft carrier? Well, that's how they're going to solve it. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to have it. Just the people that want it are going to have it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'd pay 69 bucks for this. Our next DLC, I do believe, is going to be a naval DLC, and I don't believe that we're going to get the carrier in it. Maybe some missions and things like that we'll be able to play on the carrier, but as to have it, I don't think we're just going to get it. I think that's what's going to be in the new DLC pack. Maybe even like the Stars and Stripes props. You know what I mean? Things like that. Things that some people want and things that some people don't want. Because I mean, a lot of you new players need to realize that there's been players on here like myself that's been playing for 4 years. I've wanted this aircraft carrier. I mean, you guys are more concerned with the new Grand Theft Battlefield DLCs they've come up with. I've just wanted simple things like this. You know what I mean? You guys aren't concerned with it. Like I said, it's like a 50-50. You know, some people want it, some people don't. Well, I think we're going to have the option to be able to buy it. Um, Now, what we're going to be able to do on it, I fully don't know yet. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll be a place like a Los Santos Customs for your aircraft. You know what I mean? You can fly it in there, modify it or whatever, or maybe you can go on the deck of this thing and use your orbital cannon from here. Just certain kind of special access you can use with this aircraft carrier. And it's very likely to be that. Everybody else is going on something they heard from somebody else. I'm not. You know what I mean? It's just from playing the game. People's wanted this in the game for so long that I think it's about time. You know what I mean? And Rockstar, I think they figured out a way they're going to capitalize on this thing. You're not just going to get it. You're going to have to pay for it. But who knows? Maybe I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Have been in the past. I guess we'll see. I really hope it's just available to everybody. But if I got to buy it to get it, I sure am going to buy this thing. That's my take on it. Next DLC, naval one. We'll see how it turns out. Let me know what you think. Smooth765. And I'll see you on the next one.